Hey guys, what's up? My name is Revan, and I am back with a new playthrough. And as you can see, we are doing Mass Effect. So, let's get started. We're going to be starting a new
Welcome to Alliance
career.
Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Now we are going to be entering in a new ID, the custom
Please
mail,
log in
because I'm
to
a guy.
access your profile.
I'm going to name him Revan.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service
Okay.
history.
Now for all this stuff, I'm really terrible at making decisions, so I have a dice rolling app on my iPod, and we are going to be using that for making all these decisions. Now for the first one, we have choice between Spacer, Colonist, and Earthborn. And Spacer is both of your parents were in the Alliance military, your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transfer from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. For Colonist, we have you were born and raised on Mindoir, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindoir, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. And for Earthborn, we have you were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. Now for this, I am rolling a 6-sided die. 1 to 2 is going to be Spacer, 3 to 4 Colonist, 5-6 Earthborn. And we got a 2, so we are going to be a Spacer.
Confirm psychological profile.
Now our psychological profile has a couple different things too. Sole Survivor is during your service, the mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. War Hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy, despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. And Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you, but when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Now, what we get here is, I think, going to determine what I do for Paragon Renegade. I think, at least for War Hero, I'm going to do Paragon Ruthless Renegade. But if we get Sole Survivor, then I'll do another roll to determine what I do. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we got a 6. So we are going to be Ruthless.
Confirm
So that means
military specialization.
Are going to be a Renegade. Hell yeah. And now we get to choose our class. There are 6 different classes, as you can see. First is a Soldier, which are combat specialists, ideal for the front lines of a firefight. Soldiers get improved health, can train in the use of all weapon types, start with the ability to use medium armor, and can specialize in heavy armor. Engineers are tech specialists. Using the holographic Omni tool, they can decrypt security systems, repair and modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can only use light armor and can only receive weapons training with pistols. Adepts are biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only use light armor and can only receive weapons training with pistols. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can use pistols or sniper rifles and medium armor. Okay, Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt enemies with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only use light armor and receive no advanced weapon training. And Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take out opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They use pistols and shotguns that can specialize in medium armor. God, this is a lot of reading to do. Okay, so obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we got Adept, the biotic specialist. I have not played as this class before.
Facial identification.
No, we want a different one. I think we're just gonna cycle through the presets because it takes me a ridiculously long time to get stuff done. We're gonna get this guy, but I think we're gonna add some hair onto him. I usually go for this hair. I don't know why. But that's what we're going with. Well, let's go.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Yes, confirm.
Identification confirmed.
Now we're gonna have normal combat difficulty. Squad only auto level up. Yeah, target assist, yeah. Subtitles, hell yeah. Autosave, yes.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He got most of his unit killed on Torfin.
He gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startlingly new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence. We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
that is our ship, the Normandy. And in case you're wondering, the pilot was voiced by Seth Green.
Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.